Thank you guys for coming back. And if you have not been here, you are watching Carmen Martin Unfiltered, and we are on video number 2. This topic today is about how we need to take it easy, take life easy, and not rush and compare ourselves to other people. It's a very common problem, and we need to talk about it immediately. You know that feeling when you feel like you're behind in life, like you're not doing enough, or you're not going to make it in time? Well, I'm here to tell you that you're just on time. You're exactly where you need to be when you need to be there. And in time for what? Because life is short, but days are long. So take it one day at a time. What everyone else is doing is not what you need to be doing. Sure, it looks like they're living the life and they have this and that at a young age, but that's them and their life. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you can move on and start your own life. By the end of this video, you'll feel contempt in your own timing, and you'll learn to see what you have to be grateful for now and not later in life when you're successful. Let's start with why we humans feel this pressure. Why do we feel like there's some invisible timeline that we need to follow, or else we're failures? Why? A lot of it comes down to social experiences, and more truthfully, honestly, social media. Yes, you know it. I know it. We all know it. Social media sets very high expectations for yourself if you choose to let it do that to you. You see people hitting these milestones like getting married, getting their first house, getting their second house, getting their first car, getting their second car, starting a business taking off, all at such a young age. Seeing these things makes us feel like we're not doing anything or we're not doing enough. And we completely forget all of the progress that we made. And I said we because everyone deals with this. You're not alone. I'm not alone. Although I'm talking to you about it, I also struggle with this. I also compare myself. But what I want you guys to learn and what I've learned is when I get in that mindset, comparing myself and feeling like I'm less than what I know I am, I reroute back. And you too need to reroute back. Think about all the things that you've done to get to where you are. Don't forget it. Don't let social media blind you from the work that you've put in your whole life to get to where you are. Even if you're still in school, high school, middle school, you're working every day. Every day you go to school is so that you can graduate, right? And then when you graduate, everything you do from there is so you can get to the next step. You need to take it step by step. You don't just rush to the finish line. You don't just get successful overnight. Think about this. Some people find success at 20, 25. Some people find success at 50. Some people find it at 80. The reason for that is some people find their passion early, and some people spend years exploring before they truly find what makes them happy. And both of those timelines are okay. Everyone's circumstances are different, so you literally cannot do what they're doing and how they do it and when they do it. It's impossible. Now let's talk about how rushing through life can actually backfire. First of all, you make decisions out of pressure and not passion. When you feel behind, you might settle for things that aren't what you really want for yourself, things that aren't right for you, like careers. You're doing things that you don't want to do, things that you don't have a passion for because you know it's a get rich quick thing, or just simple life choices. You don't make the right decisions because you're thinking too far ahead. It's okay to think about the future, but you're thinking way too far ahead. You're thinking of things that you haven't even started taking steps toward, and you're making decisions based off of that. Second of all, you stop appreciating the present. When you're always focused on the next step, you forget to enjoy where you are now. And before you know it, years pass and you realize you never truly lived in the moment. Third, comparison steals your joy. If you spend all your time comparing your life to others, you'll always feel like you're not enough. But you need to remind yourself, you only see their highlights. You don't see what goes on behind the scenes. You don't see the hard work that it took them to get there. Everybody's fighting battles that you don't see. You're fighting battles that people don't see. it's okay to fight those battles. And it's okay to go through things, and it's okay to have setbacks and delays, because life is so much better when you just go with the flow. Honestly, there's no better way to say it. Life is better when you're going with the flow. You're not stressing about what goes wrong. You're focusing on the now. You focus on the positive. You think about how you can turn this negative situation around for the better. When things go wrong and you think about how things are going so wrong and how nothing works out for you and this and that, tell yourself, bad things happen. But I survived every single bad thing that's ever happened. I came out on top of it. I grew from this. Yes, it's a delay. Yes, it's a setback. But I can get right back up and I can keep going. And if I stay strong, then I can get past the point where I was set back from. And if I keep doing that, then I'm going to keep moving forward at my own pace. Cool. Because everybody's circumstances are different. So at my own pace, I will make it to the top. I will make it to the finish line. I care about how I get there, not when I get there. That's how you need to think. Okay? I'm telling you. My skin ain't glowing for no reason. How do we know that life isn't a race? How do we actually start believing it? How do we stop feeling like we need to rush? First of all, we need to redefine success. What does success look like to us? What does success look like to you? What do you actually want in life? Not what society says, not what your friends have going on. What do you want for you? And remember that stuff happens. Setbacks happen, but they're just that, setbacks. That's it. It's a setback. It's not meant to keep you back. Number 2, detach from timelines. Instead of saying I need to have X by 30 years old, say I will achieve what I'm meant to achieve and when I'm meant to achieve it. Timelines are great for goals, but they shouldn't be a source of stress or comparison. And third, celebrate your journey. And I'll say this in every video. Look at how far you've come. You've already accomplished things that your past self dreamed of. Now, if you think about that, you'll notice that. If you're not thinking about it, then you won't notice it. Don't let comparison take that away from you. At the end of the day, life is about progress, not speed. The person who reaches the goal first isn't necessarily more happier or more successful than the person who takes longer to reach their goals. Think about this. If you had everything you wanted today, all at once, without the growth, without the journey, would it be fulfilling? Probably not, because the journey is what makes the destination meaningful. So instead of worrying about how fast you're moving, focus on being a person you want to be for the life that you want to live. That's what really matters. If you've been feeling behind in life, I hope this video reminded you that you're not. You're following your own path and it's unfolding exactly as it should. And remember, you're not late, you're not behind, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Trust the process and embrace the journey. Thank you.